And so I'm going to talk to you about the challenge of excellence for the next few minutes, and afterwards you can ask me some questions, and we'll have some fun along the way. Number one, are you up to the challenge of change? Excellence demands being aware of change. The only thing we can be sure of, other than death and taxes, is it's going to be different tomorrow than it is today. Yet people say to me, I can't change. I've always done it this way. I talked the other night for a group of young bankers. I said to a young banker, how long have you worked for the bank? He said, ever since the day they threatened to fire me. Now, he didn't know how fast he could change. And football is a game of change. If that quarterback calls a 49 sweep in the huddle, that's the fullback, wide to the right, comes up to the line of scrimmage, sees the defense set against that play. Does he bug his head against a stone wall? Of course not. He uses that individual power of choice, God-given power of choice, and calls an audible, an automatic. He changes things at the line of scrimmage based on his own knowledge within the framework of the game plan. He reaches down, tickles the setter. That's what they do. That's why they all want to be setters. It feels so good. That's why Dennis Reese is wiggling. He's an old setter. Now, he touches the center and says, 48, blue, politely disengage. I don't know what that means. You better know. But 10 other offensive football players, when they hear politely disengage, they say, hey, that's no longer a 49, that's a square out pass. That split end says, I don't block a linebacker. I'm going to get on 4 steps, turn to the left, the quarterback throws in the ball, goes for a first down touchdown. Why? Because he had the ability to change. We had a game in San Diego, right here in this town, Jack something Stadium out here, I can't remember the last name. About 30 years ago between San Diego and the then Oakland Raiders. John Madden was the coach of the Oakland Raiders. Remember John? Looked like an unmade waterbed. Now, I'm the line judge. I play on the line of scrimmage opposite the headlines. When we run that line of scrimmage in football, that's our territory. Now, you come from all over the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, other countries, I'm sure, represented here, with different kinds of clients, different kinds of offices, different geographical location, different values in real estate, but one common purpose: how to serve your client better. And we have that same thing in football. Our job is a line of scrimmage. Head linesman and line judge. Now, Tony Viteri is a head linesman. He's over on the Oakland side, but Terry's an Italian. I never tell Italian jokes. You know, it's black and blue and floats in the river. A guy that tells Italian jokes. All right, Tony's over on the Oakland side. I'm over on the San Diego side. Now, question, football fans. How many men do you have to have on a line of scrimmage in a football game? Answer, 7. If you have 6, it's a foul. Well, you say, why is that important? If you caught a team like Dallas under Landry, Dallas used a lot of sets. They take the slot man over here on the right, bring him up the line of scrimmage, drop the wide receiver off. Or they take the tight end over here on the left, drop him back, bring up the flanker. Sometimes somebody forgets a signal, 6 guys on the line, throw the flag. I had that foul against Dallas twice in Super Bowl 12. But the question further arises, can you legally have 8 men on the line? Answer, yes. 9, sure. 10, absolutely. You only have to have 1 in the backfield. But what do you see? After play, game after game, you see 7 men on the line of scrimmage, and human beings are creatures of habit. You, me, all of us like to do it the same today as we did it yesterday, so we can be doing it the same tomorrow because the rut gets comfortable. But I'm here to tell you that the only difference between a rut and a grave is its length and its depth and how long you were in it. And Tony and I had worked over 200 football games, never seen an 8-man line. When absolutely true story, second quarter. Nothing to nothing. Oakland's ball, 3rd and 8 on their own 40. Out of the huddle they come up the line, and I count 8 guys. 88's on the end, 84's inside. Not trusting myself when I get over 5. Not having my Palm Pilot with me, I count them again. I still got 8. Now they set for a second, which the offense has to do on every play. After they set for a second, 88 out here in the end of the line turned and went in motion diagonally into his own backfield, and my wheels are turning. I know that 1 man for the offense may be in motion parallel to or away from his line of scrimmage, but can he come from the line of scrimmage? I don't think so. That's not good enough. Oakland snapped the ball. I threw the flag, not too high. Kind of excuse me, please. Stabler completes a pass for about 25 yards of what would have been a first down. Meanwhile, Ben Tompkins, our back judge, hollered out, "Great call, Art." So my confidence leveled up. I can run it in. No, bring her back. Illegal motion. Viteri came running over to the other side. What is it? What is it? Italian. Tied those guys' hands behind them. They can't talk. He goes, "Oh, what is it?" I said, "Illegal motion." He said, "Artie, he's going backwards." I said, "Tony, he came from the end of the line." He says, "So?" Now, this is not a signal in football. It is not a good tool in your business. As you form your deliverables team, who can I get? Who is the best at asset management? Beat the hell out of me. I said, so it's illegal. Go tell him. I don't want to talk to Madden. I'm smarter than that. I'm over on the San Diego side. You know what? They think it's a great call. They don't know why. They just think it's great. Well, we bring the ball back. Oakland has to punt. 5 minutes later, Oakland's got the ball again. Now they got 3rd and 13 back in their own 30. Out of the huddle they come. 8-man line again. 88's on the end again. Set a second now. 88 out here knows he fouled last time, but only because he heard his number over the PA system. He hasn't got a clue as to why. This time this bird is taking no chances. He didn't do a thing but turn around, go in motion straight backwards. He's going out of the ballpark, baby. They snapped the ball. I threw the flag a mile in the air. Listen to this. It's all true. I ham it up. It's all true. Kenny Stabler completed a 50-yard bomb to Cliff Branch. Down on the other end, and I kept running in. No, bring her back. Illegal motion. Viteri came running from the other side. He said, "Art, what the devil are you doing?" I said, "Tony, it is illegal for that guy to go in motion from the end of that line without stopping that backfield." He said, "Well, you go tell him." Now Madden's over there. He's selling Ace Hardware. I came over, I walked up to him, he said, "Art, what in the world are you doing to us?" I said, "John, it's illegal for that guy to go in motion from the end of that line." And this, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely true story, word for word, is what John Madden, the head coach of the world champion Raiders, said to me on that sunny Sunday. He said, "Art, this is our secret play." He says, "The only thing we practiced all week." I said, "You run that thing 10 times a day. I'm going to throw 10 flags. We went in at the half. What was the first thing I did when I got to the dressing room before I went to the John? Tell me." Rule book. Right. You can't carry that thing in the field. It's bulky and it looks strange when you say, "Just a second, I'll look at it." Here's what it says, football fans. After all, 11 players for the offense have come to a full 1-second stop. One offensive player may be in motion, parallel to or away from his line of scrimmage, comma, and he must be a backfield player. Backfield player defined as one who is set for at least 1 second, at least 1 yard off the ball. Great call. Naturally,